Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Friday, 23rd of March 2018. So yesterday, busy market all over, and you can see from the volume here just how during the session it increased significantly during yesterday's session. The pound starting off moving to the upside, we saw some buying. It was then hit by some selling back to the 20-bar average. Buying pressure came in. You can see this here with the bar volume actually being greater than the previous selling bars volume there. Market traded sideways, news out, retail sales out at 9:15, market moved lower, and then absolutely nothing. And then this big spike here is from the news announcement, the MPC one that came out at midday. I'll just find it, it's here, and this is the one we're after. There was a revised vote last month on keeping interest rates up or down, 7 to remain and 2 to increase, and this had an impact on the pound with this bit of a spike here before the market moved lower. So that's the story behind the pound, and it's remained in a sideways range since. Bit of selling around at the moment. Certainly in this bar before the selling bar as well, the market coming off the high, but sideways there at the moment. Meanwhile in the Dow, massive down day, most of it continuing overnight as well, down 700 points. The market trying to move high initially, but nothing there. You can see once it hit, and this is to do with the trade wars with Trump, all sorts going on in the US, sent the market lower by 300 points. The market then managing to recover, and then potential weakness again here. And if I'm not mistaken, let me just draw this in. I haven't looked at this yet, but I would say that from this high to this low, it puts us in the 76% territory, which it does. But I'm just going to delete that, remove this, and then do that again. So you will see the market, it's either that one or that one. Let's have a look. It doesn't really matter. 69 and 74, so it's the other one. So let me just do that again. So from this high to this low, get rid of the other one, get this right in a minute. I'll remove that one as well. If we just drag the 76% across, you'll see the market retraced 76% from there up to there before then moving lower. So no surprise there at all, this market doing this, because if you recall from yesterday's market alert, we drew in these trend lines on this figure here, and you see how the market has come straight back to. You can see how the 76 has worked really well in these other areas. We didn't get an update to this one, but we're stuck on this one here and the 20-bar average, which we spoke about before. And then yesterday we sailed straight through this 76%. We've hit this one on the overnight, and now we're down at the trend line. The next downside target for this market, should things continue to unfold and unravel, which is highly likely, is going to be this low and also this low. So keep an eye on these areas, because if these are taken out, then this market is going to be moving lower. So again, let's have a look over to the left, see what we can see with potential downsides. I mean, that comes back to there. So yeah, it could be carnage. I'll have a look over the weekend. We'll go into a bigger time frame and have a look, see where this is going. But at the moment, it's certainly not looking good for the Dow. It's downhill as far as this is concerned. You can see we've had all of that resistance, and now we're heading down towards these support areas. So it looks like eventually this bull market is coming to an end. There's nothing really to move it back to the upside. and the implied volatility also bearing this out as well, having moved up yesterday from 14.45 to 20.19, heading back to these sorts of levels. That's in the volatility, not in the low of the price bar. So certainly an interesting picture developing here. And actually, when I think about it, we've not covered today's news, have we? Let's have a quick look. So we've got a FOMC one out today. Durable goods, MPC Villay speaks at 12:30. I don't think there's anything else after that, but the only high impact news item is at 12:30. And again, just to remind you, the clocks go forward this weekend, everything back to normal from Monday with regards to the Dow kicking off at 2:30, the usual time. And in Bitcoin also trading nicely within the fibs as well, you can see there. What I would be inclined to do is to mark up now from this this low here to this high and just drag out there, and this is the area where you could see the market come back to, showing a bit of red there at the moment. It doesn't mean to say it will go down, but given what we looked at again yesterday, the bigger picture, this is, in my opinion, it's going lower before it goes higher, given that again the lack of climatic volume to finish off the down move, to see the big boys coming back in and buying this market. So that's why I've marked up this 76% area. I'll just remove the 88 that I've put in there. It's something else I was playing around with, and there you go, you can see that there. Right, that will do it for this one. Let's see if the carnage continues today. Certainly some selling around yesterday, and no doubts we're going to see a follow through to the downside with this market in the short term. Like I say, the whole picture seems to have changed now, whereas once they used to ramp the market higher when they had a down day, now it doesn't seem to work anymore, or they've given up one or the other. Right, that's it. Anything to report, let you know. Other than that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.